Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Alan Wake. When we last left off, I read this crap out. Yeah. We make stuff. It makes us feel better. With plastic hammers.
My killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Tor. They had how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Watch it with that hammer, buddy.
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny.
Yeah!
Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Zane! You're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant, Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He, too, had a way with words. My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, got any booze on you?
Yeah, no. Sorry,
We have a
guys.
stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula. Local ingredients. Medicine clears your head right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams on the brain.
Oh, I just noticed. Leather patches on the elbows? That's not very rock and roll.
Tom just lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch.
She used us all. Taken from all of us. Took my thunder, the witch.
And my ravens, what were they? Memory and thought, the hag.
She took something from you too, didn't she? That's what she does.
We're better off. This place, the lake, it gives you power. If you're a creator, an artist, a god.
Nightmare shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake.
Yeah, that's the one. She makes sure it comes out twisted and wrong. Just ask the lamp lady. She knows what happened to that other rider.
She's been using you, boy, and you let her. You went and opened the door for her, didn't you?
Now, it was already open a crack. And whose fault is that? We're morally corrupt, disease-ridden, old and stupid.
Doesn't mean he had to open it all the way, god damn it.
So it seems
So tired.
that Alan Wake has an alternate personality. named Thomas Zane, if what the crazy people are saying is true. So the thing I don't understand, though, is all the Thomas Zane writing looked pretty old. The areas it was in was very decrepit, so either Alan Wake was already there as Thomas Zane writing his own name down, or something. Or maybe he's just crazy and seeing everything, which is quite possible. Quite possible indeed. Let's wander around the crazy place. Hey, you don't mind if I go out the front door, do you?
I may need a hand here later.
Guess not.
Jumping. You know how they get.
No, what did you want me to read?
Doc's got me looking after Wake.
Oh, this crap. The Creator's Dilemma. The engaging new book by Dr. Emil Hartman, the author of the best-selling Creative Flow. His groundbreaking techniques, engagement therapy, and the flow explained in his own words. Now available in bookstores across the country. Yeah, whatever. That's anything like his little poster in the... Hey, can I go to staff room? No, of course not. Like his little poster down the hall there. It don't make no sense.
About mullets, and when it's in slow motion, they call it mullet time because the numbers came back from marketing that mullet time is the
Okay,
hook we needed
yeah.
to go big in the
You're
target
crazy.
demographic.
Always match the demographic.
Oh, hello. I've painted you.
Okay.
I was just struck by inspiration a couple of days ago. Dr. Hartman wanted me to paint landscapes, and that's what I was doing. But now I've been doing these things, a lot of them. The images just keep coming. Dr. Hartman likes them. He has them in his office.
Yeah?
He's very proud of me. He says I'm getting much better. I think I'm getting better.
If I can get into his office, I can find out whether this doctor is actually
I guess I'd
stealing
better start wrapping this up. The
stealing
storm
these
is
pieces of
almost
art.
here. Look at that. I'd hate to be out there tonight.
Some menacing looking clouds. So he might be encouraging all this creative thinking in order to steal artwork and sell it, which would probably be why he was able to afford this huge place. Hello, crazy lady. No more singing? See, I can go up or in there. Not yet. And I'm definitely not going back to... Okay, I guess I'm not going that way. Hey, guys.
Wake. Why
The
don't you
doors
humor
were
Dr.
locked.
Hartman and
Hartman
give
and the
writing
nurses
a
would
shot,
have
huh?
keys, but there
Typewriter's
was
in
no
your
way
room.
to get my
You
hands
can
on
get to
them.
your room by those stairs, Wake.
Got the keys? Give me the keys? Keys? Fine. Let's see what else we can find up here. Ah.
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
So Mr. TV Man is probably Thomas Zane. I'm using my phone as a timer right now. I can't scan that. So inconsiderate. I'm not going that way. But I am grabbing this thermos. I guess I am still crazy. There's thermoses everywhere. They're taunting me. I wonder if there's something I can do with these
Hartman had mentioned
generators.
that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. Hartman wanted me to write. I knew I couldn't, but I figured I should just play along for now. It was the only thing I could do with Nurse Birch watching me like a hawk. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
Oh well. Seems if the lights go out, though, that'll be a nice place to go run away to. You want other people's rooms? Haha, time to rummage around. Night Springs, the video game. On the 360. Bye. you got in here, Lane? Ooh, that's a cool sculpture out in the front yard. I like that. Alright, last room. Disord. Or not. I guess I'll just go right. I don't want to right.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody, calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
Yes, I will sit here and continue to shake.
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Sounds good to me.
Here's a friendly poke from Mjolnir, wench.
Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we?
Where you guys at? I want to see you acting crazy.
Well, things are unraveling fast, aren't they? Ha ha! Nah,
No, it's just a reflection.
Hartman kept talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. Hey, Hartman, where's Al? Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder.
It's my store. I'm taking it.
Good luck with that.
Sinclair looked back. That wasn't a love tap. The
Oh,
crazy
crap.
old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
Come out and face the music, Birch.
That's
It's
not
time
good.
to pay the piper.
Would have been a lot better if that was done with the toy hammer.
maybe you could come out and beat our wrinkled adult diapered ass.
The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made of the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
There's some freaky looking images. Ooh, I don't like that one. That's got a crow in it. There's mysterious strangers. All the bad guys. I hope there's no wolves. There's gonna be wolves, isn't there? Another manuscript page.
Hartman wasn't happy. Maude could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard to bear. He hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time, and he blurted out 2 days, less than Wake had asked for to show him who was in charge. But that wasn't part of Hartman's plan.
Ah, damn, I can't see the map of the Bright Falls area. Nothing's marked on it. There's a watermark on it over here, though. Wash? Must be part of a larger map that says washout or something.
Now, Mrs. Wake, can you tell me about Alan's problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that'd lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake. What would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes. And I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording.
It seems like she had ulterior motives to come out here. Well, we'll have to find out more about this in the next episode.